G'day guys, welcome back to another video. This one's gonna be electric. We're back at Sun City Harley Davidson again in sunny Townsville, far north Queensland, Australia. And we're gonna take this for a spin. All right, here we go. Man, you just don't get used to that. That's so cool. This thing hammers, so I didn't muck around this time. I put it straight in sports mode so we can just get straight into the good stuff. I will have a play around with the other modes, but obviously this one's more fun for obvious reasons. The torque is the most impressive part. When it comes on, it's just 0 to hero instantly. There is no mucking around with this bad mamma jamma. The weather is just atrocious today. I was going to bring the drone and go all out, but no chance. I'd end up doing a spud and lose it. I'm testing out the new Hero 9. We'll see how good that bad boy is. I do like the screen on the front, guys. Alright, so just having a little look at the dash here. You can see we've got 95% battery left in this bottom left corner. And over here it tells you in kilometers until you need to give it a charge. So 195. That's pretty much the same as my Dyna. So I can't say first impressions, obviously, because this is my second time, but what do I think about it? I think the power is very impressive. Just you roll it on and you go. There is no mucking around. That is in sports mode, mind you. It does have a few different modes. You got rain mode, driving mode, like, you know, to try and get the most economical results out of it. And obviously I just like sport, so we'll leave it in there. Handling wise, it is surprisingly well balanced. It's all battery pretty much under here. I'll show you when we pull up, but it's hard to explain what it feels like. It's nimble, but it doesn't feel like my bike, you know, for obvious reasons. But I think the weight is just distributed differently. I don't know, it's hard to explain. The riding position is fairly aggressive. You are leaning forward. My legs are a bit tucked up, but I'm 6'2", so that's to be expected. But you've got two different ways you can charge a bike. You've got one that you can charge at home, just plug it into your wall, 240. Or you've got the fast charge, which you need to go to a Harley dealership, or maybe they'll start popping up around the place. You know, everything's going electric. There's no getting away from that. Oh no, look how many cars are in this spot. That's just not on. I'm gonna have to have a word to the cowboys about this. Alright, well there she is. Alright, so this is all the cooling fins for the engine. That's the motor down the bottom there. We've got some nice wheels, good brakes, they're Brembos, twin disc up the front, upside down forks. So that's legitness. But there is a problem. This monstrosity at the back has to go. Nick from Sun City Harley's doing something to sort that out, but yeah, we'll see what he comes up with. Obviously the suspension is pretty good. It's monoshock, all adjustable, so it rides nice. I haven't played with it, but yeah, pretty much the rest of it is just too fancy for me to, you know. Anyway, it's fast, I like it. Alright, so this is how you fire it up. Press that like you do with every other Harley. Wait for it to do its little thing. It even tells you. So then you just got to hold that button in. Once these bars on the side go green, you're good to go. Alright, so modes. Now we're in rain mode. We'll go again. Now we're in economy mode. And this is road mode, so your distance one. We'll give that a go. apparently the engine braking isn't as vicious, so we'll test that out. Oh yeah, you roll. That's cool. Yeah, that's heaps more rolly. I'm good at English. So another thing it does when you're just sitting at traffic lights or whatever, to let you know that the bike's still running, it has like a heartbeat. It just goes like pulses. You can feel it. Obviously you guys won't be able to see it, but it's pretty cool. So you know it's still gonna, you know, be turned on. So road mode, not as impressive with the power. Obviously still very zippy, but not as, you know, insane instant torque as sports mode, but you sort of expect that. But it is definitely nicer to ride without such aggressive engine braking. I do like that. So when you back off, it doesn't try and throw you over the bars. You can just coast. Don't know if you can see, but I would love to be fishing, but the weather is crap. So when the weather is crap, you ride Harleys. That's just what you do. Yeah, still definitely pretty pokey, even in the road mode. Brakes are awesome. Left-hand lean angle. You guessed it, who cares? Test the right hand. Wow, that's crazy. It's exactly the same. So if this is your first SkidPig test ride video, you'll notice by now I don't care about specs. I only care about the good stuff. If you want specs, there's millions of them on the internet. Jump on a pooter and have a squiz, or go to your dealer and ask them, because they actually know what they're talking about. I've got no idea. So one of the things I usually go through is, if this bike was mine, what would I change? Well, let's clear the air straight away. I will not be buying an electric Harley Davidson. I am old school like that. I love the noise, the rumble, the scares small children and old ladies. That's what I dig about Harley. So yeah, no, this isn't my thing. I think it definitely has its place if you lived in the city, which I don't, and you just wanted something to ride to work and back every day, which I don't. This would be pretty cool. You're not spending money on fuel. You charge it up when you get home. It's gonna, well, 200 k's for a day. I don't think many people would be riding 200 k's every day, so just plug her into the wall when you get home and you're laughing. So if I did, by some strange reason, like win the lotto and I just wanted one of these, I would, I don't know, try and get my legs to be more stretched out. It's not like you can really put forward controls on one of these things, but it just doesn't feel comfortable on my legs. It's more of a sports bike feel, vibe. Bars are too low for me, but then I'm just turning this into a old school Harley then. Like, come on now. I don't know what I'd change. The seat's a bit hard. Maybe get a nicer seat. Try and get some leg room and lift the bars up. There you go. That's what I'd change. Would I buy one? Hell no. They're 50 grand. That's a hell of a lot of money. I'd rather have me a road glide. If I was going to buy another bike, that's what it would be. And I still want to see someone fill up the saddlebags and see how many beers you can fit in there. No one's done it. Why? What's wrong with this? How are you going to go motorcycle camping with no beer? Alright, that's it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go Australian motorcycle camping with my Dyna. Keep an eye out for that video. Don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'll do it Aussie style. How camping should be done. Not like all these pussies in the States. Come on guys, you're not there to relax. You're there to smell campfire and drink beer and cook meat. That's camping. Not, yeah, anyway, don't get me started. Oh, no one's giving me the nods. I've got one nod from motorcycles at the moment. So maybe the Livewire gets a bit of hate with its street cred. Does it have street cred? Too early to say. It should have street cred because it'd kick every other bike's ass. This thing hammers, so yeah, they think it might sound like a scooter, but it definitely doesn't go like a scooter. So we just clicked it back into sports mode and give it another squirt. roll it on from 95. Ah, well, there you go. Turns out it's speed limited, eh? We found it out. Very cool. Alright, just want to give a big shout out again to the team, Sun City Yamaha, Sun City Harley. Awesome stuff. Really want to take one of these buggies out, preferably that one. That's cool. It's got a 6-inch lift on it now. Have a look at that. Sick. Already asked them, they told me no. I'll keep working on them, guys. I won't give up. So there you go. That's the Live Wire. Pretty sweet, pretty fast, pretty cool, pretty expensive. It is what it is. If you got any questions and you want to buy one or you want to go for a ride, just hit Nick or any one of the guys up at Sun City. I'll chuck the phone number on the screen here. Give them a ring, tell them the pig sent you, and I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo, ta-da, bye.